Good morning, dear viewers, and welcome to today's KNN Morning Show. Indeed, it is a well-weathered sunny afternoon to have a visitor in the studio. And a good number of youths have been abducted, and it has become a great havoc in our country. Hence, today we have a visitor from the Office of Internal Security to have the insight on the same, with whom we shall discuss matters about abduction that is currently taking place in our country, Kenya. Let me take you one-on-one for our visitor, at least to get more acquainted with her. Welcome, and the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Nema, for the chance. I'm Lavina Kamboka, CS from the Offices of the Interior Security and Rights of our Citizens. I'm very grateful to be in the studio, and thanks for the invitation.
Now, thanks, Lavender, again for you for accepting our request to come in our studio for the interview. Now, as you've heard earlier, we are going to talk about the abduction that is currently taking place in our country. Now, have you ever asked yourself what's abduction? Now, Lavender, without wasting time, what is abduction?
Abduction is an act of taking somebody or someone illegally and forcibly without informing the person individually or the family individual or with even the government authorities.
And why is this abduction taking place?
Okay, number one, abduction is taking place due to unemployment. As you know, in our country, most of our youth are not employed. Yes. So me as an individual, I sit down and I think of abducting somebody to tell the family members and ask for some money. Obviously, I give her some cash. And number two is gambling. Me, as an individual, I go to online on social media. I get a game there, I play, then I'm asked for some amount of cash. Then I'm able to give, I'll go missing. Because the owner will be demanding for the money. And number three is due to usage of social media negatively. So Neymar, you as an individual, you are on social media, you are using social media negatively and not positively. You are affecting the country negatively and not positively. Like for example, you are on social media, posting about your wealth and your fame. So people will be interested in getting you, Neymar.
Yes. Now is the abductors, they are after money.
Yes, the main is the man.
Okay, now Lavender, what are the effects of abduction that is taking place in our country?
Okay, there are many effects of abduction to our families, to our country, and even to the members of the family. So you as an individual, Neymar, you lose your son or daughter. How will you feel?
I'll feel very bad.
Yes, that's the first thing. You'll be mentally disturbed. You'll not live the normal life. You'll be mentally disturbed thinking about your son or daughter living somewhere where you are not able to see him or her, right?
Yes.
Number two, there is increased rate of deaths among the youth. The mostly abducted people are the youth. So, because these are the youth that use social media negatively, play gambling, do some things that are negative to social media and to the country. And number three is insecurity. You as an individual, Neymar, here you are, yes. You hear of people talking about abduction. You'll not live the comfortable life. You'll be mentally disturbed, asking yourself, if I may be abducted, what will I do? What will be the outcome? So there is insecurity among our Kenyans. Yes.
Now, Lavender, what are the resolution of or what should it be done so as to stop this abduction that is taking place in our country?
Okay, the first resolution that should be done is for the youth to use social media positively and not negatively. If you are on social media, use social media positively, affect the country positively and not negatively. Never mind on posting about your fame and wealth, but post about something that can help the country. And another thing, if you want to resolve this abduction, do not be on social media negatively. Post about something that can help the country. Do something that's constructive, that can change the lives of our Kenyans.
Yes. Now, as we've heard from our CS of Interior Security, Professor Lavender, he has said more about the abduction that is currently taking place in our country. And as you know, we must work hand in hand with government so as to stop this abduction that is taking place in our country. Now, Lavender, what are your last words to the Kenyans?
Okay, me as the CS, my last words to the Kenyans is tell you that use social media positively and not negatively. Do something that cannot lead you to be on social media all the time. Stop idleness, and also know that we as the government, we are in that with abduction and we must stop it. Abduction must stop.
Now, thank you very much. As we have heard from our CS, he has said abduction must stop, and abduction must stop in our country, Kenya. Remember, I was your host, Neymar from KNN News.